So, this particular video, I would like to talk about the Narada Bhakti Sutram. So, this is the second video of the video series Mastermind for Dummies. So, we have already spoken about the text which has been written by Sri Shankara called Nirvana Shaktam. The link to that particular video is been given on the description below. Also, I have actually spoken about the one of the Upanishad called Ishavasya Upanishad. Link to that particular thing also could be found on the description below. And I would like you to go through the second video before coming to this particular video. So once you understood the Nirvana Shaktam and then you have understood the Ishavasya Upanishad, then only I would recommend you to go through the textbook called Narada Bhakti Sutram. So, while we are going through the literature which is related to the ultimate state of being, you should be in a position to observe what is happening in your mind. If you approach these textbooks with the mind, it won't let you to understand what is actually happening. Only when you are in a position which allows you to observe what is happening in mind, that only will allow you to realize the truth which is being spoken in this text. So the link to the first video and the link to the second video, which is Ishavasya Upanishad, is being given on the description below. So we will go to the third textbook, which is called the Narada Bhakti Sutra. So while I'm trying to talk about this particular book, there might be some of the interpretation which I am also making could be imported or could be assigned to the work which I'm doing. But probably it may be helpful, probably it may not. So, while approaching this work of Saint Narada, try to quiet mind as much as possible. Do some meditation and do not never approach this work with your mind. That is the thing. So only when you are not approaching this work with mind, you will be able to understand what is the secret or what is the essence which is hidden inside this particular work. So let's go to the Narada Bhakti Sutram. So the Narada was a saint. If we see the Indian mythology, we could see that the Narada is a saint. He is actually into. So according to Indian mythology, the world is being divided into three. Triloga. One is for gods, one is for asuras, and one is for humans. So the Naradan is a Maharshi. He has the accessibility to these three particular words, and he was the one of the very uh, known worshipper of Narayana. He is the ultimate being, one of the three murtis, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. The is the one of the murti in this sequence. So for the Narada, the ultimate is Vishnu. So he always chant Narayana, 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 Narayana. This is how he get access to all these three words. And the important facts which we try to analyze this particular work, what we will understand is that the so sutra means is a technique to interpret something, or a technique to access something, or a secret. So this is the technique to achieve the real bhakti, or the what is that actually meant by the bhakti. Bhakti means the worshipping the deity. Like there is a secondary deity which we try to access to. The how do we realize that particular deity? So to achieve that secrecy, the sutra is being revealed. So the sutra means the uh, ability to access something which is very secretive, like the it's a technique to access something which cannot be easily accessible. So that is called the sutra. So Narada Bhakti Sutra is the technique to access the how to translate, like it's a technique to access the real meaning of the worship which has been written by Narada. So that is called Narada Bhakti Sutra. So the first chapter, Athato Faktim Vakyasyamaha, which means that Athato Faktim Vakyasyamaha. So let's Athato, Atha, let's Bhakti, the worship. Bhakti is not just worship like you're going and doing the prayer or nothing like that. It is actually transcending. It is actually the transcendental state of the worship. So athato faktim vakyasyamaha. Let's interpret the worship. Swat tosmin para prema rupaha. So the second stanza. Ta tosmin parama prema rupa. That sa tosmin. It's the tosmin means the deity, like tosmin. Ta, that one is the Twat tosmin. It is the love to the worshipped. Okay, it's a love to the worshipped. Amrita Swarupacha. It is immortality. Yalbathva puman siddho bhavati amurtho bhavati tripto bhavati. Yalabdha puman siddho bhavati amurtho bhavati tripto bhavati. Yalabdho puman, who the one, I mean the man, he become the siddha. Siddha means he who capable to do things which only could be doable by the celestial beings. Yallabdho puman siddho bhavati amurdo bhavati tripto bhavati. The one, he get the bhakti, become siddha, and he win the immortality, and he become complete. Yat prapya na kinchit vanchandi na shochati na doshti na ramate nolsahi bhavati. Yat prapya, if he gets this, na kinchit vanchandi, he will not wish for anything. Na kinchit vanchandi na shochati, he will never be become sad. Shochati na doshti, he will never become jealous. Na ramade nolsahi bhavati, he will never become if we analyze the mind is always want something. So na ramate, he will never seek for something like that. Nolsahi bhavati, he will be become neutralized, he will be become that. Yanchatva matto bhavati stabdho bhavati atmaramo bhavati. Once he get this, he will be become, he get a kind of trance, and he become like stabdha means he become stuck, and also he atmarama, he will be in the love of the self. That is what we called bhakti. It's not worship, it's more than that of worship. Sana kama yamana nirodha rupatvat. Sana kama yamana nirodha rupatvat. It will relieve someone from all the wishes of the life. Nirodhastu loka veda vyaparya nyasaka. The nirodha means it's the relief of, it's the relief from all kind of laukika, the visual world, the world which we could see, and also the Vaidika is called worship, like offering prayer, offering something, all those things. So he who achieved the bhakti, he will come out from all those things, like the visual, he will not be more interested into the visual world. He will not be even interested into offering prayers to God or offering something to the God. Tasmin na nyadi tadviroshi rodhishu dasinata cha. It is a love towards that. Bhakti is the love towards that. That doesn't mean that it is a man or woman or it's a god or anything like that. It's a love towards that. Whatever is opposing this love, he will not be more interested into all those things. So that is called bhakti. So if you are not interested into anything else apart from the love towards that, then it is called bhakti. So this definition we have to really understand, that the bhakti is neither offering prayer nor worshipping nor thinking about God. It's about to the love towards that. Anyasrayanam tyago nyata. Anyasrayanam tyago nyata. He will leave everything else for that. Lokabadeshu tatanu kula charanam tadiroti shu dasinata. Whatever Lokavedeshu tatanulu kucharanam tadiroti shudasinata. Whatever the methods, whatever the things that comes in everyday life, which is not going to help you to the love towards that, you should only take that. Whatever is not helping you to the love towards that, you should leave that. Bhavadu nischayadathya durthyam shastra rakshanam. So if we talk about the 11th stanza, we should understand it's not just leaving everything. Okay, whatever is not helping towards the love towards that, you should leave those kind of karmas. That is why the 11th stanza is being actually given again. Okay, bhavadu nischaya dathya durthyam shastra rakshanam. If you get established in the bhakti, which is the love towards that, you should understand the sciences which talks about that. Anyatha patitya shankaya. Otherwise, there is a probability that you may goes down from the path of bhakti. Lokopi tavadeva bhojanadi vyaparasthya sharira dharanavadhi. Lokopi tavadeva bhojanadi vyaparastha sharira dharanavadhi. So the things like eating food, wearing dress, those kind of things has to be done. Till then you are having your body. You should not leave all those. Tallakshanani vachyante nana madafetat. Let's talk about the love towards that which is bhakti, that is being defined by different rishis. Pujadishvanuraga iti parasharyaha. Parashara. Parashara, there is a son for the Parashara Maharshi. His name is Vyasa. Veda Vyasa. He wrote all the Vedas. Pujadi Shwanuraga iti Parasharyaha. If you have love in the worship, then it is called the love towards that which is being said by Parashara. See, in previous stanza we saw that the love towards that or the bhakti is not worship. But the Parashara again says, Parashara says that the bhakti is actually worship. This is the thing. Until at last you are getting confused. You can't actually achieve that either through yoga or meditation, or meditation is like meditation or the Raja Yoga, either to the Gada Yoga or the Raja Yoga or the Jnana Yoga or the Bhakti Yoga. You will not be able to achieve that until at last you are destroying your own mind with the help of confusing it with the facts. Kada Tishvigi Gargaha. The Garga, the saint Garga has saying, if you have love towards listening to the stories of the gods himself, then it is called the love towards that aka bhakti. Atmaritya virodhanedi shantilyaha. Until at last these two are not going to destroy your Atmarati, the sexual orgasm you could get inside in your own soul. That is called Atmarati. If until at last you are not able to achieve the transcendental experience from the self, these two are not going to destroy your bhakti. That is being said by Shandilya. Naradastu tadar pidakhi la charada tadismarane parama vakula teti. Narada says, if you give all your existence towards God and keeping yourself established in himself, whoever it may be, and if you feel a kind of loneliness when you are not doing this, that is called the love towards that or the bhakti, which is being said by Narada. Aste vameva. Like that only bhakti. Yatha vajra gopikanam. Vajra. Yatha vajram gopikanam. Like, you know the story of Krishna. When he do the flute, all the gopis in Vrindavan start to dance. and they all goes to ecstasy, or they all goes to the transcendental state of being. So that is one of the best example for the bhakti or the love towards that. Tatrapi na mahatmya jnana vismuta pavadaha. There also they are not living the ultimate. Tadihinam chara na miva. If you don't have this, the love or the love towards that is just a way to relieve your lust. Mm, if you don't know why you are, if you don't know this, the love will be actually become a way to relieve your lust. So that is what mostly happening. Nastyeva tasmin talsukha suvidho. Nastyeva tasmin talsukha suvidho. When you are approaching somebody to relieve your lust, even though you been blessed with your own object which is being loved by you, even though you been blessed with that, you will never been in actual love, because when she or he is near to you, your mind will be never been into that. Your mind will be always there somewhere else, so you will never get love. Sadhu karma jnana yogya fyopyathikatara. The bhakti is better than the karma, jnana and yoga. So all these ways are the ways to achieve that, or the transcendental, or the that, I mean the fourth. But the bhakti is better than all these four. Phala rupatvat. If you get established in bhakti, all the others will happen. And bhakti is the easiest one. Sadhu karma jnana yogyevyo katara. And bhakti is the better than all other, because it is the easiest one. Phala rupatvat. Bhakti also the aim of the bhakti is also the aim of the other three. Talsyama jnanameva sadhanamityeke. Some says the way to achieve the love to that is only through knowledge. Anyonya shrayatvamityene. The anyonya shrayatvamityene. Some others says the love towards that which is bhakti, and the jnana, understanding that through analytical skills, that is called the jnana. Okay, so the bhakti and jnana is actually one on another. Swayam bhala rupa tedi brahma kumaraha. Bhakti is the result of the bhakti itself, like that Narada says. राजगृहभोजनातिष्ठ तथैव दृष्टात्. राजगृहभोजनादिष्ट तथैव पृष्ठात् न तेन राजपरितोषुच्यन्तिर्वा. If you are simply having the knowledge that the about the king and his lifestyle, that is not going to help you. Only you will get those if it is accessible to that, if it is accessible to you. That is why Narada says bhakti is the result of bhakti. The love towards that can be only achieved by the love towards that only. Tasmat saiva graha mumukshubhiha. So because of that, if you are thinking about the moksha, you should take bhakti alone. Talsyaha sadhanani gayantya charyaha. So what are the things that could help you to achieve bhakti is being said by rishis. That is going to describe now. Tattu vishatyagyaat samgatyagaat cha. Tattu vishatyagaat samgatyagaat cha. If you leave the love to the materialistic world, because of that alone you will achieve bhakti. Avyavrunda Fajanat. If you keep chanting the one which you've been worshipping, because of that you will get bhakti. Lokepi Bhagavat Gunashravana Kirtanat. Even if you live your life in the materialistic world and you keep listening about the object which is needed to be loved, then also you will get bhakti. Mukhyat tastu mahat krupayava bhagavat krupa leshadva. Otherwise, if you get in contact with the holy people, that also can help you to achieve bhakti. Mahal Sankatu Durfo Gamyo Mokhacha. To get in contact with the Mahatmas or the one who knows about all this is very rare. Lefyatepi tat krupayava. Only because of the blessings from the God, then only you could actually get the contact with this kind of people. Thus means the jena feda favad. And there is no difference between the object which is being worshipped and the one who is being worshipping. So there is no difference. So if you see the bhaktas also, you will, that also is being happening by the blessings of the God. Tadeva sadhyatam tadeva sadhyatam. Even if you get in contact with the Mahatmas as well, Dusamka sarvathai tyajah. You have to leave the contacts of the bad people. Otherwise, they will take you back to the down. Kama, Krodha, Moha, Smriti, Framsha, Buddhi, Nasha, Karanatvat. If you are in being in contact with the wrong people, they will make the bad feelings like kama, krodha, moha. Means kama is the lust, krodha is the anger, and the moha is the interest in something. If you get that, that is like you want to achieve something. Like for example, you want this. So this is actually called moha, smriti framsham, which means that the you will forget about the God. Buddhi nasham, the intellect could be could go wrong. You have so all these things will be resulted by if you get in contact with the wrong people. So you have to leave all those. Taramkida apime sangat samudrayante. Even if that is so less because of the wrong people, it's become very big. Kastaradi mayam yam yankam tyajati yo mahanubhavam sevada nirmamo bhavati. Whoever crossed the ocean of the Maya, he will actually leave the contact with the wrong people and he will start to worship the good people. Yo vividisthanam sevade yo lokabandha mammulayadi nistraya gunyo bhavadi yoga kshemam tyajati. Whoever lives in a deserted place and he leave all the kind of attachment towards the family and he goes beyond the triputi, which means that the one the thing which is being offered, the thing that is being offering, and the thing that is being asking for the offering. So this is triputi. Yoga bhavati yoga kshemam tyajati. He who leaves the yoga kshema, he will get the victory over the Maya. So the yoga means if you want to get something which you don't have, then it is called yoga. If you try to protect something which is there in your hand, then it's called shema. Karma bhalam tyajati karmani sanyastyadi tado nirdando bhavati. He who leave all the result of the karma and he get established in himself, he will get victory over the Maya. यो वेदानपि संन्यस्यति केवलमविच्छिन्नानुरागं लभते. He who leave all the worship also and get established in the love of that itself, he will get victory over the Maya. यो वेदानपि सन्न्यस्यति केवलमिच्छिन्नानुरागं लभते सतरति सतरति स लोकां स्थायरति. He will get all this. If someone has all this quality, he will get victory over the Maya, and he cross the Maya, and he helps others also to cross the Maya. Anirvachaniyam prema surupam. The real nature of the bhakti is the unexplainable love. That much of love. Mruga sadhanavat. The one, he is actually Mauni. I mean, the one who is actually not talkative. How he is, he can't actually explain how much happiness he is actually getting. That much, that is how the bhakti works. Prakashate kyapi patre. Prakashate kyapi patre. If somebody has established in bhakti, he will actually radiate the bhakti. Gunaragitam kamanaragitam pratikshana vartamanam avichinnam sushmataram anubhava roopam. The bhakti don't have any kind of any kind of quality, and even if it is love, it is not love, and it grows every second, and it is always will be there, and it is so sushmam in the sense it is so secretive, and only could be experienced. Tatprapya tadevavalokati tadeva shrunodi tadeva bhashyadi tadeva chindayadi. After listening to God's love, after listening to the God, the worshipper will always see the God and only talk about him and only listen to him and only think about him. Gauni tritha guna vedat artadi vedat va. So now in this this stanza, at this 55th stanza, the thing which we should actually understand is that if you think about something, maybe if you're thinking about the Lord Krishna, but he may appear in front of you, and that is actually not bhakti, that is actually the establishment, or the or the mind is just doing the play on you. It's not the real. Gauni tritha guna vedat artadi vedat va. The bhakti which is not being established in self can be classified into three. So the the bhakti could be in Bhagavad Gita, in the seventh chapter, there is the bhakti. The bhakti is being explained in Arthan Artharthi Nyasu. Like Arthan, Arthan Artharthi. Like worship is a kind of bhakti, like it's an offering, like I will offer this to God and I'll get this, and like that. So these two is Arthan Artharthi uh, thing. Those is a kind of a bhakti. And Nityasu also a bhakti. Nityasu means that he who curious, what is this, that is also can be lead to bhakti. That, but these bhaktis are always secondary. Ustarasmadustarasmat purva purva shreyaya bhavati. The bhakti, the better bhakti is actually uttarasmat ustaramat purva purva shreyaya bhavati. The better is first than that of the second, which means that the bhakti which has three quality. Let's see, the bhakti has the three quality, like tamasic, rajasic and swatik. And if we take these three, the swatik bhakti is better than this other two. Anyasmat saulabham bhaktau. Bhakti is better than jnanam karmam yogam. Pramanandarasanya prekshatvat soyam pramanatvat. The jnanam karmam yogam, it's need a pramanam, like it has an established way. But bhakti don't need any kind of things like that, any kind of scriptures like that. Bhakti itself is the scripture for the bhakti. Shanti Rupat Paramananda Rupacha. So the real nature of the bhakti is the Shanti and the Ananda and the peace and extended happiness. The bhakti is easier to achieve. That is because of that, bhakti is easier than jnanam karmam yogam. Loka hauna chindana karya niveditatma loka vedatvad. After leaving everything to the the object which is being loved, the bhakta or the one he is actually leaving everything for the achievement of the God should not get any kind of problem when you lose all those. न ततः सिद्ध्वा लोके व्यवहारो हेयः किन्तु फलत्याग तथार्थनं च कार्यमेवः. Until at last you are establishing in the parabhakti, you don't need to leave all the kind of materialistic establishment you have. Like the secondary bhakti we already saw, that is on the form of worshipping, like offering something to the to get something out of that. This is the parabhakti. Stridhana नास्तिक वैदिक चरित्रम न श्रवणीयम. Should not listen to women, money, and the one who is actually speaks there is no God, and listen to the enemies. Don't listen to them or don't hear anything about them. Abhimana famdadi tyajam. Also has to leave the dambham abhimanam. This kind of this kind of this kind of vikara, which means that these kind of feelings. त्रिरूपभङ्गपूर्वकं नित्यदास्य नित्यकान्ता भजनात्मकं प्रेमकार्यं प्रेमैव कार्यं. Trirupa-bhanga-purvakam. Without the Tripudi, we have already spoken. Nitya Dasya Nitya Kanta. Tripudi Regita Purvakam. Without the Tripudi, you should worship the god or that in Nitya Dasya, Nitya Kanta, Bhajanatmakam Prema Karyam, Premaiva Karyam. Nitya Dasa, the servant, the eternal servant. Nitya Kanta, the eternal lover. Bhajanatmakam, Prema Karyam, Premaiva Karyam. The Tyakanta, Prema Karyam, Premaiva Karyam. With love and through love. Fakta Ekantino Mukhya. If you have Ekanta Bhakti means you been established in that itself. He will be the better one in entire bhaktas. Kanthavarotha romancha shrupi parasparam lapamanaha pavayanti kulanim vruddhim cha. If you are capable to talk with so much of love, then that one itself make the world in the earth only will vibrate, like the soul of the earth will become so happy if you can speak like that. Tirthi kurvanti tirthani sukarmi kurvanti karmani satchastri kurvantini shastrani. The one who established in the love towards that will actually make the tirthas, the Ganga, Yamuna and things like that, so sacred. Sukarmi kurvanti, also the karmas so sacred. Satchastri kurvanti shastrani, also the eternal rules. The shastras is not actually science which they are speaking. If they are speaking about the shastras, it's actually not a science like the quality which we could actually Pro- the science is like something with the rules that could be proven. It's always secondary. This is eternal rules. Tanmayaha, the bhaktas is the has the bhaktas has the drops of that. Bhaktas has the quality of that. Modande pidaro nrutyandi devataha sanatha purva bhavadi. The one, if someone become the bhakta, all our ancestors and things like that, all our ancestors and gods will be become happy, and they started to dance, and the earth will be become so sacred. नास्ति तेषु जाति विद्या रूप कुल धन क्रियादि भेदः. He who established in the bhakti, he don't have any discrimination in caste, knowledge, beauty, and the ancestral proud job or anything. There is no discrimination, but those who has established in the love towards that will not be having any discrimination in all these things. Yatastha. Why? Because all is God. All is that only, that alone. It's not God in the Occidental sense, like it's that. Vado navalambhyaha. The one who established himself in that should not go into tarka, like tarka means the someone will say one quality and other one will say that is not the quality because of that, because of this, and like that. You should not go into quarreling on any kind of. Bahulyatya vachadvat anitatvacha. It's because there is lot of different opinion could arise. Because of that, you should not go into anything like that. Bhakti shastrani maniyani tatut potaka karmani karaniyani. Once you have been established in that, then you should read about the eternal rules of the about the bhakti, something like Narada Bhakti Sutra, Manayani, and also you should think about that. Tatut bodhaka karmani karaniyani, and also has to worship the things which will actually arise this kind of knowledge. Sukha dukha cha lafadityakte pratyakshamane shanarthamapi vyartham na nayenam. When you actually left everything like happiness, the relief and everything, and you are just thinking about your last moments in this planet earth, and if you are established in such a state, you should not waste even a single second to do these kind of things. Ahimsa satya shauchadayastyakyadi charitriyani paripalaniyani. All the good qualities and the morality you have to keep. Sarvada sarvabhavena nischayandi bhagavaneva bhajaniyah. He who established in he who established in that should always think about that. Sakirtyam kirtyamanah shikrameva meva virpavatyanu bhavayati bhaktan. When someone he who does this job, the that will actually come in front of you and bless you. Trisatyasya bhaktireva gariyasi bhaktireva gariyasi. Bhakti, that itself is the better in all the worlds. Guna mahatmya sakti rupa sakti puja sakti smarana sakti dasya sakti sakhya sakti valsalya sakti kanta sakti atma nivedana sakti tatmayataya sakti parama viraha sakti rupa ekatha api eka dashanda bhavati. If you the lust towards the qualities of that, the lust towards the beauty of that, the lust towards the worship to that, the lust towards the thinking about that, the lust towards to um, towards the to do the jobs for that, priyata matabhavati, the lust towards to be become the lover of that, the lust to give yourself to that, the surrender to that, the establishment on that, and the lust towards losing that, like that the bhakti will actually shows in 11 types. Ityevam vadanti jana jalpa nirvaya ekata kumara vyasa shuka shandalya garga vishnu kauntanya sheshodhavaruni beli hanumad vivishणadayo bhaktacharya. The ones, they don't care what the established society will speak, don't care. The ones who they don't care what the established society will speak about them, those are Vyasan, Shukan, Shandilyan, Gargan, Vishnu, Kauntilyan, Sheshan, Uddhavan, Aruni, Beli, Hanuman, Vibhishnan. All these rishis together without any differences on their words is being said and preaching. The same way the Narada also says, Ya idam Narada proktam Shivanuशासनम Vishusthidhi Sradhate Safaktiman Bhavati Saha Preshtam Labhate Saha Preshtam Labhate Iti. The one he who established in the eternal rules which is being said by Narada will be become the greatest bhakta. Only love and will established in the love towards that, and finally he will win that. ఇది శ్రీ నారద భక్తి సూత్రం